Hi guys, it's Steve from Swansea Business Marketing, and in today's tutorial we're going to have a look at Google local listings and how important they are to you and your business in Swansea. So the first thing I want to do is just show you the sort of volume of searches that actually go on in any particular business. And for today's demonstration I'm going to pick on accountants purely because I've got to go and see mine later this week. So if I type into this Google keyword tool, and what this tool will do will show us the sort of phrases that people are typing in and the volume as Google sees in its database. So I'm going to type in accountant Swansea because that's what I'm looking for. If I just show you on the advanced options, all I'm asking Google to do is look up the phrase accountant Swansea from the UK in English. And I hit search and Google will come back with the answers from its database. And according to Google, people have typed in accountant Swansea. If we look at here, you've got global monthly searches and local monthly searches. I'm not interested in what people from all over the world are searching. I'm only interested in the local stuff. So Swansea accountants, 720 results. Accountants in Swansea, 140 people searched last month. Chartered accountants in Swansea, it's saying as in globally 58 people, but it's insignificant how many people search for that term locally. Accountant Swansea, 480 people. So let's just take a look at these results here. That's over 1,000 people per month searching using the words accountants and Swansea. 1,000 people a month. That's 12,000 people a year. And let's just play around with some figures a second. I like to keep the math simple. 10,000 people per annum searching for the terms Swansea and accountant. That means if I could just win 1% of that business as an accountant in Swansea, I would have 100 new clients a year. Just 1% gives me 100 clients. And it's not hard to do the maths to say, as an accountant, if I was just taking £300 off each of those people, that's £30,000 worth of new business in 1 year just by making sure that I am on Google, so when people type in the search term accountant Swansea, I show up. So thinking that this business is now worth £30,000 to us, how does it affect us on Google? Well, if I put the same search term into Google, accountant Swansea, and what I want you to realize is Google represents more than half the whole searches that are done worldwide. They've taken such a big market share. They're talking something like people are arguing between 60 and 70% of all searches are carried out on Google. So if I type in accountant Swansea, I hit Google search, and this is what it brings back. Google shows me this, and you can split this page into three parts. You can split it into, this is the local listings I've been talking about. This area here is paid advertising, and we'll talk about that in a separate video. And this area down here is what we call the organic results. This is where Google has gone off into its database and brought back what it thinks are the most important websites. So let's have a look at this area here, local searches, because the natural inclination of people when they hit this page is to read from the top of the page down. So these are the most important listings on this page, and we'll see straight away that there are 7 accountants are listed here for Swansea. 7. These are going to dominate because most people are going to just come onto this page, choose a particular listing, possibly an advert, possibly a local, organic search, and immediately go off and wander off around the internet. So this is the dominant part of this page, 7 listings. But I want to show you something under here where it's going to show us all the listings. How many people are competing for those 7 positions? And I come down here and Google shows us 347 accountants were competing for those 7 spots. 347. And unfortunately 340 of them are getting very little business from their local listings because, as we've already seen, it's dominated by these 7 people. And our job at Swansea Business Marketing is to show you how you can get onto page 1 of Google, how you can be one of these 7 key rankings, and how just by getting 1% of the business, they're getting a £30,000 increase in their turnover of their business. If you'd like to know more, you can contact us on the telephone number shown below this video, or you can contact us on our contact form, which is on the Contact Us page. I hope this has been useful for you, and I hope it's shown you how profitable it can be being on local listings in Swansea. Thank you.